I'm here to talk to you today about the Mamas and Papas Armadillo stroller, and I like this stroller for a couple reasons. It's a bit of a hybrid between like an umbrella stroller and then your average regular big bells and whistles stroller. I like this because it goes from birth all the way up to like 3 or 4, that sort of goony toddler age, which is tricky because when you're first buying a stroller, a lot of times you're in the, you know, you have newborn on the mind and you're thinking tiny little baby. But, you know, when you factor in the fact that, I don't know, kids start walking, or, you know, at 1.5 or whatever, but they're not really like walking places until they're like, well, frankly 10, but you know, like 3 or 4 kind of thing. So this is nice because it takes you all the way through, which a lot of strollers don't. A lot of umbrella strollers don't recline, so you can't use them until they're no longer wormy. So, you know, around the sort of 6-month point is usually when you can use an umbrella stroller. Yet, this one is great because it reclines all the way back, so you can use it right from the get-go. So right now I have it here in the reclined position, which is nice. It's got a 5-point harness, which is great. And another thing that I really love about this is that the 5-point harness is easy for parents to undo, but not easy for little kids to do. So it's got this little push clip guy, which is really nice, and it comes apart and clips back in, and then click, and you got it. And then it's got the little, you know, and it's not pinchy or anything like that, which I think is really great. So when your child, so this is sort of newborn or asleep or whatever. So as your child gets older, this can fold down, which is nice. And then the seat, you just have to pull this to have it sit up. And I love this because back in the day when I had my umbrella stroller, that sort of midway point stroller, when my son would fall asleep, you had to go in and lower him, and it was like this, like tick 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 as he went down. Okay, you were asleep, no more. So the nice thing is with this, if they've fallen asleep and you want to lay them down so they don't get some weird neck thing, you just pull the little lever and it just gently goes down and nobody's the wiser. The other thing that I really love about this, like how I lowered my voice there, like there's an actual baby sleeping. Anyway, the other thing that I really like about this is the canopy. It's really big. And I find a lot of umbrella strollers, or strollers, period. The canopy only comes to around here, which is fine on normal days. But if it's really sunny out or windy or all that good jazz, or you know, if they've fallen asleep or something, it's really nice to have that extended canopy, but it's not so much, they can still see out quite nicely, which is great. It also comes with a rain cover, which is great because you don't have to go out and buy a rain cover that may or may not fit. So it just, I don't have it here, but it just snaps onto the little things here, and you know, Bob's your uncle. One of my favorite things when I opened this thing up was the little window here. Now, most strollers have this, whether it's a cutout, you know, or not. I like this because it's covered and you keep the sun out and that sort of thing. But it's magnetic. What? So the great thing about it being magnetic is, one, I find Velcro gets kind of gunky, especially for something that you're tossing in and out of your car, which is, you know, it can get kind of stuff in it. The other thing I love, and maybe this is just my kids, but I found the sound of Velcro woke my children up. So I'd be like, are you asleep? Oh, no, not anymore. And then, you know, so I think the magnetic thing, I don't know why people haven't thought of about that before. I think it's brilliant. It comes with the safety strap. I don't know what the official thing is for this, the do not roll into traffic strap, which historically has come on, they're adding it more and more to strollers, but I find it used to just come on jogging strollers, which I always thought was kind of dumb. It's like, yeah, I guess the chances of you rolling into traffic are better with a jogging stroller, but still it can happen, and it's sort of nice. So if you trip or stumble or whatever, it's not going to get away from you. And the other thing that I really love about this is that it has a single bar as opposed to the 2 bars. Now the 2 bars, you know, like the 2 handles are great for making it compact when it folds up, because then it goes between the bars. The drag is, it's very hard to steer them, I found, one-handedly. So you can put your hand in the middle of this and still maneuver it around. The front tires lock, so if you're on, you know, cobblestone or something weird that it gets that wibble thing going on, that's nice that they can lock as well. It's got a pretty good size basket in here. Look, let me just pull this up so I can see. So it's got a pretty good size basket in here for all your crap and corruption. And a nice little single foot brake there. But the thing that I really loved about this, and I hope I do it right because I'm not like showroom girl that does this all the time, but the thing that is great is you just have to twist the little handle thing, and then boom, it's down, and then ta-da! Your stroller's folded. And I love, it's got the little lock thing, and it's really, you can see when it goes down, it's a really nice size. It's, oh, I don't know if you can see that now that I put it on the floor. It's quite small. So when you put it in your car, it goes in quite nicely. It's around 25 pounds, which I don't find is ridiculously heavy for something like this. You can take off the front tires if you want it even smaller. And to be honest, when I first took don't tell anybody, but when I first took it out of the package, I put it together and I'm sort of going, this thing doesn't, I don't think it's a very smooth ride. I don't think I like it. I hadn't put the tires on the stroller, which is, don't make that mistake. You actually need the tires to roll it. And then it just, I'm not sure how, if you're supposed to just, there's a way to wham it so that it flips up. But it's really great, and it's really easy, I find, to open, to close, and you can kind of do it that one-handedness. It's got a little latch on the side here that just clicks in. And I just really like it because I find it's a very well-made, no frills stroller that will take you from 0 to 4, which there aren't many on the market, in my personal opinion, that do that. So it's not ridiculously expensive. I find it's around $250 to $280 depending on where you're buying it, which I actually think is very good considering what other strollers can go for. And like I said, I mean, I live in a city, and I found that I had to you know, lift over curbs or go into stores and that sort of thing, and I was in and out of the car a lot. So I found I wasn't going well, I wasn't going mountain climbing or jogging or anything like that, but I was going, you know, to grab a coffee and to just get up that step, or just to go into the store to be able to fit through the doorways, and that it was light, and that if I had to lift it I could, or going to the mall or that sort of thing. It was good in and out and easy to get everybody in and out. So that's it. Hope you like it. I'm sure I've forgotten something, but you know what, I'll write it. Look below, read below. I'll put all the other little doodads in there. And we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.